Hello and welcome to Under the Covers. I am your host, Nick. This is your host, Jet. And today we have a very, very special episode for everyone. It is our 1 year anniversary episode number 25. It is 1 year, not 25.
That's where I'm messing up.
Yeah?
It's the 25th episode.
It's the 25th episode.
I keep saying 25th anniversary.
Yeah, I was like, 25th anniversary. We've been at this longer than I expected. And we've got a great episode. We have some surprises for Jet at the end of this that everyone else will also be able to share in. And welcome, hello.
Hi.
Usually this would be your turn to choose a song, but we really kind of collaborated and both agreed that this would be the song that we would choose because it was very serendipitous that this song came into our lives. And as soon as you said, this is what we should do, I said, yes, that makes complete sense. Do you want to talk about the situation we were in where this started to... Yeah, yeah. There's a lot to go over here.
Yeah, so this was a forced togetherness for the hurricane. Well, the third of three. Yeah.
Well, yeah, something
Milton?
like that. But yeah, this was Hurricane Milton.
It was Helene, Debbie, or Debbie and Helene, and then Milton.
Well, it's alphabetical, so it'd have to be Debbie, Helene, then
Debbie,
Milton.
Helene. Right.
Yeah.
I've only lived here all my life.
I mean,
Whatever.
yeah, but no, other people might not know that. So
That's true.
now
it's
they
true.
just learned
Yeah,
that
it's
part of it.
Alphabetical.
Yeah.
Anywho.
Yeah, all three of us were here.
All three of us, meaning me and my mom
Yep.
and my cat.
Well, okay, yeah, all four of us, because I was also here.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's all we heard. That's all we heard.
Yeah, so the hurricane came through. It was a direct hit for us, and we decided let's all hunker down at Nick's house. I think you hate the phrase hunker down.
It's the worst.
As soon as I said it, I was like, she doesn't like that for some reason. I don't remember why, but
I don't know either.
we all decided, hey, this is the place to be. Let's be safe. Let's be close to each other. We have what we need.
And you were so kind.
Oh, well,
You were so kind.
I don't thank you. Like I didn't really see that as going out of my way by any means.
I know.
It made me feel good
I
that
know.
you guys were close.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, I'm sorry. Continue, please. So all of us were here. Kat, Mom, you, me.
Yes. And you have a wonderfully comfortable couch, and so that's where Mom stayed. But
Oh, you didn't have to tell him that part. I'm like, oh, this dude made her mom sleep on the couch. What the hell?
My god. No, it was a great place actually. She was quite comfy. But
We've been cozy on that couch before too.
We have.
Yeah, we've camped out down there once or twice.
Our 68 position.
Wow, okay. Like, yep.
Anywho.
Yep.
But yeah, it was really good. And when it got really crazy, so that was like, we got here, what was it, Tuesday, and Thursday was actually the hit.
Yeah.
So we had a few days to like just anticipate, which is the worst.
Put up shutters.
Yeah, put up shutters.
Prepare.
Yeah, well, you did. But yeah.
We both did. We worked on shutters at the other house. Yeah.
Oh, true.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I guess. I helped with that. Mm-hmm. We tried to do shutters here. That didn't work. You got all the bottom ones. I was like, we got up to the top and I was like, oh no, nope.
Nope, this isn't going to happen.
This is not going to work.
Not today.
Anyway, but yeah, we didn't need them up there anyway. And so it was a little chaotic for a minute. And
well, hang on. Before you say it was a little chaotic, I will qualify that by saying I was freaking out. Like, not running around screaming, yelling craziness, but internally I was just like, we are so fucked. Like, I was really having a tough time. It was difficult because there was a lot to go through. I've been in Florida. I'm not a Floridian necessarily, but I've been in Florida for 35 years. So I've been through a few of them. I kind of know how it goes. It's different when...
And you've evacuated, like, out of Florida, right?
Yeah, there was once I did that for Irma.
Yeah.
It's different when you're, a homeowner and, you're kind of living alone and, whatever, like, there's a lot to it. And also, like, everything is kind of new. So I'm like, well, okay, like, I don't know how the house is going to do during the storm. And then the storm got, like, bigger and bigger and stronger. And then when it started to come through, I was like, oh, I have not been through anything like this. This is a different level. Like, You know,
I
there's-
honestly think for most Floridian, well, in Sarasota area, Sarasota to Parrish, that we've had this like kind of veil around us for a long time. That veil's gone.
Well, yeah, every now and then that gets pierced, you know, in 2008 with or no, 2004 with like, we got like 4 hurricanes all in a row, all in the same year, like Charlie and all those.
Right.
And
but even
then,
it was still like, whoosh.
yeah, a little bit. And then,
This was-
you know, we got a direct hit with Irma, but that was kind of like all the way up the coast. This
Yeah.
was like, hey, first stop Bradenton. First stop Siesta Key. Like we're
Yeah.
starting there and working our way out.
And
Yeah.
it didn't stop for like 3 hurricanes. Like it was like,
Yeah.
it just kept coming.
We,
So
we got a lot.
whatever was due to us, we're good now.
We got it.
3s, right?
We got
3s.
it. Yeah,
We're good.
it was, you know, and I know that there's kind of like these jokes about Floridians of just like, yeah, you know, the hurricane comes and we're outside on lawn chairs, like drinking Bud Light or whatever. It wasn't quite to that degree, but I've been through a few and I was like, category 1, category 2. Okay, I know how that goes. I know the precautions to take, you know, whatever. This was like, it was going to be a 5 and I think it slowed down to like a 4 or like a strong 3. And that is something different that I was not mentally prepared for.
And what did your neighbor Kyle was like, bro, if this dude starts putting up shutters, then we need to.
Oh yeah.
Right?
So yeah,
That was
somebody
our
nearby
marker.
like kind of works for like I don't remember what agency, but some sort of like
Kind of FEMA
NOAA,
agency.
like you
Yeah.
know, weather, like yeah, if you see us getting stuff ready, that means you should get stuff ready. And that person was getting stuff ready Monday. I was like, oh, I got you. Okay, let me start getting to work. And yeah, when that came through here, it was scary. Like I'm not ashamed to admit that it was scary. And there was a lot of like me just like, oh my God, like I hope everything is okay. Try and internalize it because, you know, have you guys here trying to be like, hey, you know, like there's no reason for people to freak out. We're just going to handle this. There's nothing you can do about it. So it's, you know, whatever. But I remember the thing that really kind of got to me that I started to get rattled was I was upstairs and I had like my hand on the wall and I could feel the whole house just kind of doing this, just, and I was like, holy shit, this is
Are you
crazy.
upstairs or downstairs?
I was up here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was up in my bedroom.
That makes more sense.
And I just felt everything moving. I was
Because
like,
it's blocked
oh
from,
my God.
from the down. It's not blocked downstairs, but upstairs is just wood.
Yeah.
It's wild. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
your house is breathing at that point.
Yeah,
Like,
it was wild.
not breathing. It's like hyperventilating. It's always breathing, but it's like
Yeah.
hyperventilating at that point. And you're like,
Yeah, it was crazy. I mean, you know, I'm glad that we got through it at the level that we did, you know, with like pretty minor damage. I know people, even family members that were not as lucky, that
Same.
had to deal with a lot of stuff.
same.
But in the midst of all of that, music doth soothe the savage beast.
Yes, it does. Yep.
And it originally started with us trying to soothe your mom a little bit because I think your mom was also starting to get a little
She was
nervous and
amped,
yeah.
Yeah.
And so probably around what was that, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock a.m.
Gosh,
Mid-
was it? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because the eye came through at like 11. We had like, it was like calm for an hour, and then whoa, here comes the real business.
Yeah.
If you thought that was bad,
Here comes the ass end.
yeah,
She was ready to tear shit up.
yeah, we're back for the finale.
Yeah, that was rough.
So your mom was feeling a little nervous, and then we
Played some music.
yeah, but like singing and it, not like turned on some music to listen
No,
to. Yeah.
No, you had the guitar down here already? Or
I
downstairs?
might have brought it downstairs because I was like, I need to play some music and reset myself a little bit. This is too much. Which I feel like even that's skipping ahead a little bit because the night before the hurricane ever came, I think we were all a little on edge, and we listened. It was the first day that Nick Harrison's Yacht
yeah.
Boy Summer album came out. If you haven't checked out Nick, if you haven't checked out Nick Harrison, he is someone that takes rock and metal songs and then
From the 90s.
or you know, also like 2000s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
90s and 2000s, yeah.
Yeah, and takes those rock songs and converts them into yacht rock songs gives them a whole different perspective in life. It is amazing and hilarious to listen to these like songs like Pantera's Walk being done like Earth, Wind, and Fire did it. Like, it's so great.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah.
Earth, Wind, and Fire remix.
That's really what it sounds
Earth,
like.
Wind, and Fire would be like privileged to hear you say that. Like, they would have been like, yeah, we would have done that.
Yeah, so if you haven't checked out Nick Harrison, please do that. I'm sure you have because he's got literally millions of followers.
Yeah,
but, you know, we listened to that the first night, and that really kind of helped us calm down a little bit. And actually, after that, I think I told you this, that I had messaged him just through his socials.
Yeah.
Like, hey, listen, like, we just went through something really difficult, and your music really made us feel better and really got us to like a better place rather than flipping out. And he answered, and he was like, yeah, I'm really glad that was the effect that it had. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, he's badass.
Yeah,
he's
he is super cool.
Dude, he's really talented.
Mhm. Yeah, no, he totally is.
He really is.
He totally is. So that was, you know, the first night, and then the second night, now we're all freaking out. And I was like, maybe if I play guitar a little bit, distract myself, do something different. Okay, I brought a guitar downstairs. You know, your mom was kind of feeling the same way of like, oh, you know, what's going on up there? We're hearing just chaos, like on the other side of the door.
It was
just
nuts.
Wild.
Yeah.
And then we started playing guitar and singing. And we didn't skip to this song initially. We did some other stuff. Mm-hmm. Do you remember what we did?
No.
We were playing Skid Row's "I Remember
Oh
You"
yeah. Okay,
for a little while,
yeah.
just cause.
But then, like, the wind was howling so hard through the
Between the
hurricane
homes,
windows. Yeah. So between the hurricane, which is aluminum.
Oh, between the shutters.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
So it's like an aluminum steel
Yep.
alloy kind of thing, and so steel is an alloy anyway.
Hmm.
It's coming through just that little,
Yeah. Just those
Expensive,
cracks and
yeah.
crevices.
and there were notes there.
Yeah. There
I
were
was like-
whistly notes, and I think just sort of, you know, because we were just, you know, weren't doing anything else. Power was out. You know, whatever.
Yeah,
we were
power
like,
was out.
I wonder what note that is. And,
I would
and
whistle
we
it.
would try to find it.
And he would find it on the guitar.
Yeah.
Because I'm definitely not like pitch perfect at all, but I can
Neither
whistle
am I.
it.
I could play it.
Right? And so, because you had the guitar, I was like, let's go, let's try it out.
Mm-hmm.
And then it went from like an E to an A, back to an E to an A. And as the wind was dying down, it was like maybe a B at that point. But I was like, isn't this,
That song.
yeah.
And I was like, if it isn't, it's damned close.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was close.
Yeah.
And that, I think, was our catalyst to say, it feels right that this is the song that we should cover next on our anniversary episode.
Meanwhile, we still had 2 episodes to go before we hit this one.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So,
Yep. We
It was
had
like
that
a-
tearjerker last episode.
yeah.
Yep. And if you watched last episode and want to know how it came out, yes, we made my sister cry. Mission accomplished.
Love ya. Yeah, it was good. It was so
good.
fun to do that, though.
It was good.
And my mom she was really cute. She like, I guess when she was talking to her friends and they were rallying about like how everybody's storm experiences were, she was like, I had probably one of the best experiences.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, she was
That
telling
makes
all
me
her
feel good.
friends that like we were like finding music
Yeah.
within the wind.
Yeah. Well, I mean, your mom got a concert, basically.
Right?
Yeah, free concert.
She was really stoked about it.
Yeah.
I was like, that's a really cool story. I never realized what a cool story that would be. Mm-hmm. Of course, and she's a great storyteller, so she,
Oh, we were
she
we were
took that.
playing a little Cecilia Kroll during the storm too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
You
that
were.
was a former episode. If you haven't caught it, there's pre. I think that was like episode like 7 or 8 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one too. Mm-hmm. But yeah, finding notes in the wind.
Finding Notes in the Wind led us
Nature
to this song, and we're
has
like,
frequencies.
this makes total sense. Look, this is what we should be doing.
Yeah. Yeah, it was really cool.
It was really cool. Don't do it yet, but are you ready to introduce this song? Well, okay, before we
You
say
are.
that, I will say it made even more sense to do this song because it really felt like for the show, it was bringing us full circle from like where we started to where we
Oh,
are
yeah,
now.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
episode 1 to 1 year later, exactly 1 year later.
Right, same band.
Same band. Yep. So if you watch the first episode and you remember who it was, That's kind of where this is headed. Same guitar. I use the same guitar.
Nice.
Yep.
Okay.
And there are a lot of things about the show that I think have changed and grown since that time. And we're going to do a special episode that's kind of a retrospective of what we've been doing and how we got here, and maybe some ideas about where we want to go next and what we want to do also. But that was another reason why this song felt correct. It was, a band that we love. It was the experience of going through that hurricane and understanding like the music of it, even while, one of us was flipping out, like just losing his mind. Having your mom there as an audience and then putting this together and then having it just be full circle was, it felt right. It felt like this was the right song to choose.
Yeah, there's nowhere else she would have rather been.
So before we introduce this song, I have some things for you. And I've been telling you today, I was like, it's not all here. So some of it, we're just going to have to like fill in the blanks. We'll add it in post. But I have a few things for you. There were some people that
Some people?
wanted, what?
Some people?
Yeah, some people. And, I'll show this to the audience differently. So, I'm going to show you a couple things. But these are people that wanted to tell us happy anniversary.
What?
Why do you look worried? This is all good stuff.
I'm gonna cry.
Oh,
What?
That's okay. Well, our whole last episode was just crying nonstop. All right, you ready? Okay.
Hey, Jet and Nick, happy anniversary! I'm so proud of you guys for making it to the year mark. Your content is amazing. I know how much work it is to create content. You guys are killing it. Happy anniversary to the Under the Covers podcast. I wish you guys many more episodes in the future. Sending you love from your very first patron on Patreon. And here's to many more. Bye.
That's so cool.
This is our friend who is nicknamed Bear Shoe. She was the first person to sign up for our Patreon. Go to Patreon right now, sign up, UTC Music Podcast. You get bonus episodes, extra features, and also reaction videos and bloopers. It is well worth it.
Yeah,
And
it's a way to financially just donate to the stuff that we do so that we can buy more equipment and more things to help us fund our venture. It's really cool.
you ready for another person that wanted to say hello?
Hey, B and Nick. I wanted to say congratulations on your 1-year podcast anniversary. You know how much I love watching your videos. I look forward to many more episodes, laughter, and music in the future.
Tracy Princess. I got you.
Damn it!
For people who've been watching episodes for a while, you've heard us talk about our friend Tracy. She has always been a great supporter of the show and super important to us. So it's cool to get a video from her. That was awesome. So there was a third video that I was waiting on that isn't here yet.
Is it Chili?
No.
Okay.
No.
Chili would have done one.
She probably would have. Yeah. And she still can, because we have bonus features and extra episodes to do.
Oh, yay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we can always fit that in.
Okay.
But there are 2 other videos. One isn't here yet. So I'm going to add it in post.
Okay.
But it is a video from... Hang on. It is a video from the singer for Dashboard Confessional and Further Seems Forever, Chris Carrabba.
Really?
Yes. Wanted to say happy anniversary and congratulations.
Why?
Because he did.
How does he even know us?
We could talk about that, off camera. It's cool.
How does he even know who we are?
Well, he has a message that after we added it in post, you've just seen.
Hey, Jed, it's Chris from Dashboard Confessional, and I got this note from Nick about your podcast, which I really enjoy. I enjoyed Snowbirds and Townies, your covers of it, your conversation with Chad. And I like I'm very into the conceit of your podcast, Under the Covers, where you guys have a conversation. You don't with the guests, and you don't give away what the song is. Well, Nick asked if I had any suggestions for covers that would be cool. And the one that came to mind when I heard your voice is a song by the artist Samia called Honey. Anyway, I hope if you like that song, I hope you'll consider doing it. And if not, I can't wait to see what you do choose. Keep it up with the great work on the podcast, Jet and Nick. And I look forward to seeing and hearing more.
So I don't usually do this, but because we were waiting on Chris Caraba's video, I went ahead and added it so that everybody else could see it. Jet and I have watched it. It is fantastic. We were so excited to get that message from him, and it was super generous of him to watch our previous episodes and give some ideas about what we're going to do next. And stay tuned, because we're probably going to do that.
Thank you.
We also have one last guest.
Okay. What is?
Who are we covering today? What band?
No. No way. No way. No way.
Hey, Jet. Happy 1 year anniversary of Under the Covers podcast. I hear you're going to cover another Thrice song, so do me proud and good luck. Cheers.
For those of you watching, that is Dustin Kensrue, who is singer guitar player for Thrice. I told you I would have surprises for you.
What did you pay for that?
What?
What did you pay for that?
We could talk about that offline too.
Do you think he'll watch that?
Probably not. I mean, they're on tour right now. But in the event that you do, Dustin, thank you for saying that. That was pretty awesome.
Dude.
So, are you ready to introduce this song now that all of our surprises and anniversary messages are out of the way?
What did we do?
What song did we do?
What did we do?
Well, we did something that was related to the storm that was a Thrice song.
Yeah. Okay. Uh-huh. We're going to do Hurricane by Thrice.
Tidal wave into the night until nothing else remains. How do we find hope from the hurricane?
Thank you so much for watching this episode of Under the Covers. Please like, share, and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram and Facebook at UTC Music Podcast. We launch new episodes on the 1st and 15th of every month. And if you're new to the show, thank you so much for showing up and watching. For additional features like extra episodes, reaction videos, blooper reels, because we're really good at that, you can sign up for Patreon, and that's also Patreon UTC Music Podcast. So thanks for watching, and please come back.